G'day folks, Ben from Snowies today, showing you the Quest Air Gazebo 3 Centre Zip Mesh Walls.
Get it.
These are made with no seam mesh for added insect protection and ventilation. Are easily attached with Velcro strips top and side and add extra versatility to your Quest Air Gazebo 3. Before we dive into this product, there is loads more content like this on our YouTube channel, so make sure you like and subscribe and you'll get notified of all of our latest content. Now let's jump in. This is the mesh Centre Zip walls from Quest in my hand here. These are for the Quest Air Gazebo 3. Weighs a bit over a kilo, 37 centimeters by 37 centimeters. There's 2 per pack. Each wall attaches on any side of the gazebo behind me here. So if you've got two packs, you could completely enclose this gazebo with mesh walls, or if you've got a 2-pack of mesh walls and a 2-pack of solid walls, you can mix and match them a bit. Now in the bag, pretty much straightforward contents. You get a couple of little pegs here, which help to peg down the center where the zip is to hold the doors in place. And then you get a couple of walls inside here. Now I'm just going to set one of these up today, but you can see you've got 2 walls. Now they're made of a combination of no seam mesh, so this is a really fine mesh that's going to offer good insect protection. Obviously it's not sealed at the base of the gazebo, but the mesh itself is going to stop the mosquitoes. And then the same 150 denier polyester or material that the gazebo is made of. Now these attach simply with a Velcro, so around the sides of the walls here, you can see this is the top here, and then down the side here, that runs all the way to the base, and then if we go to the other side here too, we've got a Velcro strip that runs down to the base there as well. A zip down the center here, which runs down to 2 peg points at the bottom, which we can use those 2 pegs that we got with the kit to just secure one side of the wall. Going to make more sense when we set it up. A little bit of a skirt along the bottom there to help sort of cut a bit of wind, or just to make sure you get a bit of a seal against the ground. And then part way up each side, you've got these little tabs here which are used to secure the doors. All going to make more sense once we've attached it. So to attach the walls, we find the top, we come inside the gazebo here, and we can see on each side of the gazebo we've got this same Velcro stripping, so it goes right across the top here and down the side. This simply pushes into place. So I'm going to attach across the top first to hang it. So just start on one side, work your way along, pushing it so you've got a nice secure attachment all the way to the other side here, and then do the same running down the sides. Now if you find this is a little bit tight as you run down the sides here, this fabric is sort of stretching out a little bit, you might just need to come out to your guy rope here and just loosen it off a little bit so that it's not under quite so much tension, so that you can get your wall attached, and then you can add a bit of tension back onto that afterwards. So I'll just attach this again now. Go all the way to the bottom. When you get to this strap here, make sure your loop stays on the outside and your elastic strap on the inside. Go all the way to the bottom, pushing both sides. Run your hands up and down a little bit, make sure you get a good attachment there. And that goes right to the very base here. So you get a good seal, and then this flap here just sort of sits out at the bottom. So I'll just add a little bit more tension back on this guy rope here, and then we come to the other side and we do the same thing. So you might need one hand on the outside just to push the Velcro, seal it all the way from top to bottom. This is pretty good here now. I don't need to adjust the guy rope on this side. I've got some little tab here, make sure my loop's on the outside, elastic's on the inside, all the way to the base. And I'll just run my hands up to make sure that's attached, and that's all lines up really nicely. So we can see we've created a breezeway, but a space that's going to protect us from most of the insects. So it's sealed across the top and the sides. Obviously insects are going to get in underneath here, so you can't seal it completely, but it's going to create a much more insect-proof space than not having them there at all. Now to use these, you've got this center zip, so this runs all the way from the top to the bottom. You've got pulls on the zipper from the inside and the outside, so you can undo it no matter which side of the wall you're on. Zip that all the way to the top, and you've got a few options here. You can actually fold these back or peg them in place. So you've got these peg points in the center here. So what I'm going to do is peg this one down. Now they're reasonably long walls, so they're not sitting above the ground. So I can actually sort of stretch this out a little bit if I like, to create a bit more internal space. The zip won't do up with that pegged out like that. It needs to be straight down. But then on this side, I'm going to roll this up and secure it with those little tabs that we saw before. So I've got the elastic strap on the inside, loop on the outside, put that in there like that. And we've now created a bit of a curtain for the door there. So we've now got an entryway. Could do the same thing on the other side. So this is going to create an entryway for us so we can get in and out. And if we seal the other sides, it's going to give us a bit of protection. This does lower the height of the door here a little bit. On 185 centimeters, I need to duck a little bit to get in and out of that, but it's still a reasonable height to get through, and it's going to cater for most people. That is the Quest Air Gazebo 3 Mesh Center Zip Walls. An awesome accessory to add to your Quest Air Gazebo 3. It's going to give you insect protection while allowing breeze through the gazebo. Check them out online at snowies.com.au.